Hey, wannabe gamer here with another Top War video. Today we're going to be talking about how to increase your gold production. Now, there's two stats you need to be able to understand when it comes to gold production. First off would be your base stat, or just gold production. Second would be gold production increase. Now, the first stat, gold production, is based entirely off of your gold mines. Now, you're going to want to make sure you have 10 gold mines as high a level as you're able to make them. Anything more than 10, they don't produce anything. Anything less than that, you're leaving money on the table. Now, the second stat, gold production increase, which is what we'll mostly be talking about today, is affected by this base stat. So if your base is 100 trillion per 6 hours and you have a 10% increase, then every 6 hours you're getting 110 trillion per hour. And this stat can be milked up pretty high. So for example, if you go to your profile and go to stats and scroll all the way down, you can see my gold production increase is at 159%. So you definitely can get this pretty high. If you stay till the end of the video, I'll show you my best method, which gives me 152% from that method alone, and the best part is it's free. So let's go ahead and jump into this and see if we can increase your gold production. Now, the first one I would like to mention would be decorations. Now, there are 4 decorations in the game that allow you to increase your gold production. There's the money bag, which is in the pirate set. There's the TW4K Pro, or a keyboard, from the Just For You set, and these both increase your gold production by 10% at level 1. Now, you can only have one on your base at any given time, so if you want a higher production than that, you have to level them up. The other two, which are much easier to obtain, would be the lanterns, a green quality decor, and then the lucky fountains, a blue quality decor. Now, the lanterns you can have 10 of, and the lucky fountains you can have 5 of. Now, to get the most out of your decor, the way they make it work is the level 1 stat gives you the biggest boost, but everything after that is a smaller return. So for example, if it gives you a 0.5% boost, level 2 could be 0.6, 0.7. So the way the game works is it rewards you for having as low a level as you can make them. So don't make one lantern all the way up to level 5 and then have no other lanterns sitting out. You want to make sure that you have the full 10 lanterns, the full 5 lucky fountains. So just level them up all together. Don't try to make one, super big, because you're not going to get anything out of it, and you'll probably end up losing money out of it. Now, the next method would be the capital. Now, in the capital, there's 3 positions that you can be offered from the leader of the capital that increase your gold production. Official positions, and here, so we have the staff officer that'll give you 10%, the Minister of Economy, which will give you 5%, and the Lady of War, which will give you 5%. So if you can manage to get the leader to give you one of these positions, it can increase your gold production. Also, if you are lucky and are the leader, you get access to one of the base skins. Now, the base skin's leader demeanor is something you get access to the whole time that you're the leader of the capital, and this gives you a 20% increased gold production just for having it in your inventory. So the whole time you're leader, you get an increased 20% gold production. Now, the other base skin that gives you an increase would be the Super Miner. You do have to have it equipped, but while it's equipped, you get an additional 20%. This is pretty much my go-to skin that I have on at all times. And this one can be purchased at any time. A little bit pricey, but at least you don't have to wait for an event for it. Now, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and bring up is your VIP. Now, as you know, VIP gives you better stats as you level up. So at level 1, it gives you a 3% increased gold production, while if you get all the way up to level 16, please loan me money if you do, you get a 45% increased. Now, the next method we'll go ahead and talk about are the ruins. If your server is old enough and you've managed to unlock the ruins, there are 2 level 1 ruins that each increase your gold production by 5%. So if your alliance can get a hold of these and hold them, you get a 5% increase for each of them, and there are 2 in total. Now, the last method and the biggest method, this is the one that I encourage everybody to be focusing on. And it takes a little bit of explaining. As most of you know, there are hero skills that get you gold mine production. Now, I made this mistake as I was leveling up, but I want to make sure you guys don't make the same mistake. Don't fuse these unless you have no choice. So, something you can do to a hero is you're able to put on a common and a rare skill on them of the same type. So, what I recommend is getting all your heroes to at least level 20. If you get them to level 20, it unlocks their exclusive skill slot and 1 additional skill slot. This allows you to put a rare gold mine production and a common gold mine production in them. Now, the reason you don't want to fuse them is so, as you can see here, common gold mine production increase give you a 1% increase at level 1. I'm going to use this one because it's a nice round number instead of the 2.5% from the rare. As you level it up, you gain an additional 1%. You basically gain what is equivalent to a level 1. Now, that means if you want to make a level 2, you'll get a 2% gold production increase. But If instead you just kept all 3 of the level 1s that you would need to make the level 2 and spread them amongst other heroes, you would have 3%. Now, if you take this even farther, a level 3 would give you 3%, but that takes 9 level 1s, which you could spread around your heroes and get 9%. So basically what I'm saying is you want to get as many heroes unlocked as you can, get them to level 20, and then put gold mine production increases on all of them. And only fuse them when you run out of room. This way you can get the absolute most out of your gold production. This method alone has been able to give me 152%, and like I said, this is free. Now naturally, if you buy packs and you get a lot of rare skill chests and things of that nature, you will excel faster, but this is something that free-to-play players can use, and I highly, highly recommend it. That's all I have on gold production. Let me know if I missed anything. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, have a fantastic day.